It's truly wonderful to have you all here. Today, 40 innovative projects from various universities will be showcased to our esteemed jury, comprised of prominent industrialists and experts. Please note that some of the juries will be joining us online. These projects span across 3 sectors: agri-food, healthcare, and ICT, and are divided into 2 tracks. Track 1 encompasses commercially viable innovative projects. Track 2 focuses on addressing industrial challenges. Our esteemed jury will evaluate the projects based on 5 predefined criteria: the proposed idea and its commercialization plan, financial viability and the participants' understanding of the market, environmental and/or social impact, storytelling and presentation, and the overall assessment. Following the pitching, 10 projects will be selected from Track 1 and 4 projects from Track 2 for further support and development. We will commence the pitching event with Track 1 projects related to the agri-food sector, where 8 projects will be presented, followed by 16 projects related to the ICT sector. Each project representative will be given 4 minutes. It is important to note that each representative is requested to state their project name and ID number before presenting. Thank you.
With those numbers. According to IDAL, out of the 4,700 industrial firms operating in Lebanon, over 70% of those generate wastewater. Meanwhile, communities are suffering, ecosystems are burdened, and those same industrial firms are pressured by those tightening regulations from the government. So this issue is not new. And because of that, you might be thinking that we might already have more than enough solutions, but those solutions are simply either too expensive, too unsustainable, or too complex, or even a mix of all 3. And that's why I'm here to tell you about a new way of approaching the wastewater problem: a natural water filter made from tomato leaves. And don't get me wrong, tomato leaves is just the beginning. We can apply that same concept to many other types of agricultural byproducts, unlocking a whole new category of natural water filters. So, who is our solution for, and where do we begin? Our solution targets all industrial sectors in Lebanon that generate wastewater. That is around 3,500 firms. And we're starting with those that are actively seeking alternatives that are sustainable and more affordable, such as maybe those that are under regulatory pressure. And although we're starting with a small share of the market, this filter is built to scale. So we're looking to expand across Lebanon and across the MENA region with your help. Our model, it's simple. The filter unit is installed once for a base price, and then from there, the business just needs to replace the filter powder over periods of time. And this is, of course, aside from other services like consulting and maintenance. And as for the costs, most of it would go into manufacturing and research, keeping other areas minimal and efficient, such as day-to-day operational costs, marketing, logistics, etc. But it is important to note that our pricing strategy and cost structure will be refined as we scale and as we test the market. But I know the real question you're all asking is, how does our solution compare to the many others on the market? So the truth is that all existing solutions fall short in one way or another, but our biosorbent filter strikes the balance. It's low cost, it's sustainable, it's simple, and it's highly effective. So we're not just offering any alternative, we're offering a real, sustainable, and practical upgrade. And that is exactly what makes our solution unique and incomparable. So we've shown you where our solution stands today. Sorry. We've shown you where our solution stands today, but this is just the beginning. We plan on expanding our testing on a broader range of contaminants, testing on real industrial wastewater, and developing that membrane filter. And ambitious plans like these do need the right people behind them, and that is why we are proud to have the expertise of our team. From food waste valorization to industrial optimization, we have both the scientific and the operational knowledge to succeed. So all that's really left to say is, we have the potential to turn this idea into a real solution, to a real problem with real impact. Let's turn waste into resource. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Yara Tannous, and allow me to introduce you to our project where we are optimizing a yeast's formulation for its use as a biological fungicide. My number ID is 14600. So, as many of you already know, fungal diseases, they have caused up to 60% of crop losses worldwide, and chemical treatments have been struggling to control them. But they're also leaving a lot of toxic residues behind that are way above allowed limits. This has created a critical growing need for more natural alternatives, and up to 90% of farmers have admitted that these chemical treatments are failing them. Yeah, and yet these alternatives, they remain way too expensive, leaving farmers stuck with ineffective and harmful products. Which is why Brafec, the pioneers of microbial local pesticides, have created CryptoGuard, a yeast-based biological fungicide that is compatible with organic farming, has 0 days pre-harvest interval, and most importantly is bee-friendly and produced in Lebanon. Soon we will acquire a 100-liter bioreactor, and this will allow us, with the addition of biological wastes, to produce up to 1,000 liters in 7 to 10 days. Our total available market is projected at $11.4 million, which represents our total annual costs of fungicide used on grapes. And if we were to assume that only 40% of that market were to transition to more sustainable practices, we will have our SAM. And our SAM is projected at only 5% of the previous market, approximately $200,000. We do provide phytosanitary management consultations, but our main focus is going to be direct sales, where we will be dividing our focus between B2B and B2C directly to farmers. Our pricing strategy is a very penetrative one, and we are pricing our product at $30 per kilogram. And our unique value proposition is, with Brafec, agriculture is elevated to new heights with natural, affordable solutions, 0 pre-harvest intervals, and eco-friendly benefits. Last year, we were still at the laboratory scale utilizing a small bioreactor, but this year we aim to target a market of approximately $200,000. And by next year, we aim to double that production. And in 2027, we will focus mainly on research and development to set the stage up for 2028, where we will focus and release our new product line. So in 2019, we finished the selection and the characterization of our yeast, and in 2020, we published our very first article. In 2021, we did our in vivo and in vitro testing, and in 2022, we did the validation and the prototyping. Then we moved on to the market validation, the branding, and the labeling. And in 2024, we were able to register our company, and we have gained full intellectual property rights. And now, in 2025, we aim to optimize our biomass production and enhance our formulation through the addition of adjuvants. We do compete with both local and foreign agropharmaceutical companies, but we stand out being the only local company that has the scientific competence, the technical support, and the steady supply, all in one comprehensive solution. Our team consists of experts, and with Dr. Salem on board, we will be able to streamline the registration of our product through the Ministry of Agriculture. So for our fund, we ask for 10,000, which will be divided between the optimization of our product, where we will purchase adjuvants, we will purchase industrial wastes, we will also buy materials and equipments, and also focus on lab trials. And the other half will be divided for the packaging machinery, label, and logo printing. Let's innovate with Brafik and drive agriculture forward. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Abu Yahya and I'll be talking about BioShield, pioneering biocontrol solution for sustainable agriculture in Lebanon. Okay, 2405. 1468, sorry. Okay, the main problem is Lebanese agriculture currently relies heavily on chemical pesticides, which causes soil degradation, environmental harm, and raises public health concerns. These chemicals also leave residues that limits access to export market. As a result, many farmers suffer significant crop loss. So our solution will be biocontrol solutions use beneficial bacteria so that and natural antagonists so that that target both pathogens and boost plant and soil health, which also will be free of residue for the fruits of for export. Also, many farmers has a positive feedback from our product testing. Market opportunity. Lebanon has around 70,000 dunams of citrus orchard only, where we are targeting 5% of this total orchard citrus, which is about 3,500 dunams, with a price of $50 per year per dunam. We will have the annual profit with about 170,000. With a 40% margin from our profit, we will have about $70,000 as our total profit revenue. And it's just a start, since all the farmers will be using this for an organic to be exported outside Lebanon, since we have a high demand for organic residue, free produce in UK, UC, also for Gulf regions and Middle East. So that farmers will be seeking sustainable and affordable native products. Business model, we have business-to-business model, sell input suppliers, nurseries and farmers, and also local cooperatives. We will be working also in the social media to enhance and show the importance of the biocontrol product. Also, field application and support and consultancy services will be available to help retain the customers in our market. Here we are talking about the roadmap. Month 1, we have finalized optimization of the product and protocols. From months 2 to 4, we'll be having the field trials on citrus, grapes, bananas, and also we are trying for avocados and different of the fruit products. For month 3, we will launch small-scale production and pilot sales. After the post-funding, we will have scales certified. We will be certified our product and ready for export. Here we will have the market, the competitive advantages. We have a plant lab solution, which is our product, the chemical pesticide, and the imported biocontrol. The advantage of our product is, compared to any other chemical pesticide and the important biocontrol, we have locally developed, affordable, tailored to our soil and climate change. Also, it will be residue-free and based on global scientific collaboration. It also provides on-farm follow-up and a quick response to our new plant diseases. Our impact is to reduce pesticide by 40%, chemical pesticide. And after the 2025, we will have 20% yield increase in crop, cut pesticides to 30% reduction, and achieve 50% to farm adoption later among local farmers, and grow market value to Lebanese agriculture by 25% to 2028, 2029 maybe. Our team is our supervisor, Dr. Roy Abijawde from Lebanese University, and Dr. Abdallah Al-Hamidi is the Irish biocontrol consultant, developer of the Supreme's biocontrol and multiple award winner in green innovation. Myself, and Mariam Hassan, the chemical analyst. We are seeking for €10,000 to finalize and scale the formulation, conduct multiple crop and field testing, and launch initial production. Our co-founder will be Plant Lab industrial partner. And biocontrol is a sustainable, cleaner, export-ready agriculture for Lebanon. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Suha Sarhal and my IP is 14738. Did you know that million tons of chicken feather are elaborated each year by poultry farm, leading to environmental and health problems due to their disposal by high energy methods such as incineration, burial, and landfilling? Although considered as waste material, chicken feather can be valorized into foliar fertilizer and culture medium to promote circular economy. Due to their high rich in protein 90% and high amino acids profile after process or after hydrolysis that promote plant growth. Our process is beginning by drying, then shredding, hydrolysis, filtration, and formulation. And do you know that 1 ton of chicken feather can give us from 100 to 160 of concentrated liquid feather fertilizer by experiment? Our business model is built about phytosanitary management service, and 90% of our effort is directed to B2B clients, including private label company and agropharmaceutical company, and 10% of B2C, which directly selling to the farmers. Our EcoBoost product will be priced at $3.5 per kilogram in a proportion of 2.5 kilogram per hectare per year. This graph showcases that our profit is steadily increasing year over year. This growth reflects that our project is financially sustainable and scalable. Our business model is a key partner Lebanese poultry farms such as Wilco, agriculture organization, environmental agency, and research institution. Our value proposition are environmental sustainability, high quality fertilizer, cost efficiency, and waste management solution. And our customer segments are farmer, agriculture business, and gardening centers. Our market opportunities, the total available market is valued as $150 million, and service available market valued at $11 million, and service obtainable market valued at $580,000. Our product EcoBoost is comparison with imported and local Lebanese agropharmaceutical company is local, eco-friendly, steady supply with technical support, scientific competence, quality, and affordable price. Our product is eco-friendly, so 100 per 100 organic, an innovative process and cost effectiveness with increased crop yield 90% and increased soil quality 62%. In 1919, we began our process by a chemical hydrolysis that processed with an optimization, a validation process, and a market validation. And in 2024, we did an IP registration, and we look forward to enhance the formulation of our amino acids and to optimize our microbial hydrolysis. We ask our funds to do lab testing for microbial hydrolysis optimization through a pilot program and testing to buy bacterial culture and lab equipment and lab trials for estimated cost of $3,000, $4,000. From waste to wonder, embrace the feather revolution. This is our IP registered last year, and this is our project team. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I want you to imagine with me something simple, a potato peel, something that is usually tossed aside and forgotten. But I want to tell you that what if this potato peel holds the key to a greener, more sustainable future? My name is Zayan Helmi and I'm here to present this innovation. But first, let's begin with the problem. The problem here is that potatoes is one of the most popular crops worldwide, and it contributes to about 600,000 tons of crop in just Lebanon annually. But there's a problem here, which is sprouting. Farmers used to use CIPC, which is the chemical that is now banned by the EU. So how do we move forward from here? This is where our innovation comes in. We were able to develop a natural, eco-friendly solution using only potato peels and distilled water to get it. Yes, the very thing that is thrown away can become our ally. We were able to develop an effective sprout inhibitor that was able to combat the effects of CIPC. Our current market is addressable to the storage facilities and the farms that's across the Biqa and Akkar region, where they have these storage facilities mainly. And we are targeting those that want to export to the EU, since our formulation complies with food safety regulations worldwide. And we hope in the future to be able to expand more than this, above the 13% that we're currently targeting within our pilot phase. Our solution has a very big value because it is cutting sprouting losses. It is a low-cost alternative to the current solution that is available, which is banned actually. And it empowers circular economy, allowing a market reach also to the EU. We plan to sell this at an affordable price that is affordable to all farms across the entire region, hoping to expand outside of Lebanon in the future. We have currently completed phase 1 of our initial trials, which is consisted in a lab. And we plan in the future to be able to begin our trials in the field, in the Akkar and the Biqa regions, which is the actual real-life conditions that we want to test over a few months to be able to see how actually it works in the real life. And we were able to secure in the initial phase a patent, a Lebanese patent. And we hope in the future to be able to apply for other regulatory approvals and other certifications in order to move forward with this. Now, how do we compare? Let's face it, we are not the only ones available out there. But we are the only waste-based solution, eco-friendly solution, where CIPC is banned and actually harmful to the health. And clove oil has a very high cost, and it's actually very high scent. And cold storage has a very high energy use. We are the only ones that were able to be eco-friendly, eco-sourced using a natural waste-based solution. And we were able to combat all these other solutions that are currently available in the market. With a team of experts in the field of food safety, food technology, and as well as food processing engineering, we plan to be able to give you the best source or best solution that we can achieve. We plan to use the budget, actually, as I have mentioned, to be able to formulate this solution for real-life applications, and as well as to move forward and begin our product validation and finalize our initial prototype and be able to start marketing awareness regarding our solution. So now I ask you, will we let our potato peels rot, or will we let them be able to become a valuable source in order to move forward? Let us grow change naturally. Let us sustainably repurpose waste. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Justina Koseifi and I'm here to present NutriPose. The problem is, okay, sorry. NutriPose is, Lebanon faces a lot of issues because of a silent crisis, because slaughterhouses and food processors waste a lot of vegetables and poultry and meat scraps, and they are sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm a little okay. Everyday Lebanon slaughterhouses and food processors discard millions of pounds of valuable nutrient rich byproducts and discard millions of like meat scraps, poultry, and vegetables. These resources go to sorry, I'm going to read. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay. These resources go to waste when they could be repurposed into healthy pet food ingredients. There is a health risk for pets. 41% of pet food products tested in Lebanon are contaminated with salmonella, and 64% contain listeria. This puts our beloved pets and the families who cares for them at risk. There is an environmental impact. As this waste piles up, it contributes to the pollution and public health issues, especially in urban areas where waste management is already strained. There is a market gap. Pet owners are frustrated. The existing options, mass-produced, chemical-laden pet foods, are making their pets sick, and there is no affordable, sustainable alternatives. The solution is NutriPose. It remains reimagining waste. NutriPose turns discarded poultry, meat byproducts, and vegetables into nutritious frozen pet meals, reducing waste and improving pet health. It works on safety first. Meals are frozen at peak freshness, eliminating harmful preservatives and ensuring safety through rigorous testing. It's sustainable and affordable. Repurposing waste into affordable pet food supports both pet health and the environment. It's for a healthier future. NutriPose offers a health-conscious, eco-friendly, and cost-effective solution for Lebanon's pet food industry. There is the competitive advantages. It works on sustainability, reduces food waste and pollution by recycling local byproducts into nutritious pet meals. Frozen pet food offers preservatives-free, balanced meals for health-conscious pet owners. It works on the quality on ingredients. Uses high-quality proteins and fresh vegetables, avoiding synthetic additives. It's affordable. It provides minimum nutritious, lower cost by sourcing locally. We will raise awareness about food safety and sustainable practices. It targets Lebanese pet owners, shelters, and vet clinics with a sustainable, high-quality option. The product offering, frozen pat meals made from meat byproducts and vegetable waste. It promotes sustainability by reducing food waste. The target markets are health-conscious pet owners, animal shelters, and veterinary clinics. Sorry. Okay. The revenue streams are direct sales through markets and online, partnerships with vet clinics, shelters, and pet stores, subscription model for regular deliveries. Okay. This is for national growth. Okay. Sorry. This is our team. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Where's the pointer? That's the pointer. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chris Fadel. I'm one of the co-founders of Elmir Brewing Company, and I'm going to present to you. It's too loud? Oh, okay. Sorry. Hi, guys. I can do it without a mic, but I mean, I have to. My name is Chris Fadel. I'm one of the co-founders at Elmir Brewing Company, and together with my lead supervisor, Dominique Saleme, we'll be presenting to you a bold idea of scaling up the production of a Frique-based beer. So, Lebanon, for the brewing industry, sorry. Project ID, it's 15396. Cool. Are we okay? Now we can start. So, in the brewing industry, so in beer production, Lebanon relies exclusively on imports for malted grains, which are the source of sugar. However, in front of us, and it's been grown for millennia here, we have an amazing grain that's roasted, smoky, that's called frique. Frique comes from the Arabic word to rub, أو نفرك, and it's been here for more than 2,000 years. And the legend goes, as I'm going to say it now. 2,000 years ago, Eastern Mediterranean settlers had invaders coming in, and instead of leaving their crops, they harvested them early. They harvested them early, and then they stored them. The invaders came in, burned the storage facilities, and the settlers, when they came back in, they decided to keep these grains. And they rubbed them, so farakun, and they realized that the grains were not unviable, they were actually transformed. And that's what we're trying to bring back today. So the solution. Why is there a problem initially? Because frique is a type of roasted, unmalted grain, which are never combined, used in brewing. So our innovation is actually being able to use it in the brewing sector. So using, through a proprietary process in our brewery, using a roasted green wheat grain is unheard of. So we're trying to combine cultural heritage, smoky flavors, and actually modern brewing techniques to bring a new smoky profile into a landscape dominated by beechwood and oak smoked malt. So the market opportunity, the global craft beer market is a big one. It's 122 billion, of which 1.2 billion dollars are for smoked beers. Okay? In MENA and Europe, there is a big opportunity to introduce even more innovative, smoky flavored beers, of which, of course, frique. We don't have direct competition, and definitely there's a lot of cultural depth, tradition, and sensory innovation in what we're proposing. So what is the idea behind the business model? So of course there are direct sales. I'm trying to make the pointer work, but it's not. Of course there are direct sales of the frique-based beer. There's also a licensing potential for proprietary process to other breweries in the world, craft breweries, and collaborations, excuse me. Definitely there is also a potential to do limited collaborations with variations on this frique-based beer with these other breweries. And overall, what we're trying to tell people is that you're gonna have a novel drinking experience, and you're supporting a Lebanese terroir identity that's immediately emerging from Lebanon itself. And a bit like this story of resilience and fire that we're all familiar with, I guess frique resounds a bit on that and plays on these notes, and I think we can all link ourselves to this type of fire and resilience and tradition. The target is around, for the first couple of years, 100,000 bottles per year, so which approximates to $250,000 of sales of projected gross revenue per year, excluding any licensing, any potential collaborations in the future. The roadmap is that we're going to start with a raw material analysis with VLB Berlin, which is already an established partnership. VLB is one of the main research institutes for brewing and beer and raw materials in Germany. We're going to also validate the polyphenol content and the volatile content, volatile aromatics of the Frike itself with our lead researcher. Then in Q3 2025, we're going to test brew at Weyermann. Weyermann is one of the biggest craft maltsters in the world, and we're already established this partnership with them so that we can try this grain with particularly Axeliani and Alirio Caldera. Fermentation tracking after brewing, of course, we need to ferment and validate that this grain makes the yeast happy. Then in Q4 2025, we'll move on to sensory panels and benchmarking, because what is beer if it's not drank by people and tasted and vetted by these people? To further understand the technical and economic feasibility of this project. As I told you earlier, we don't have much competition in terms of what we can propose or suggest with Frike. Frike is unique in its flavor profile in the beer. We've already done some pilot recipes at the brewery, and we can guarantee that compared to smoked beers that, as I said, also rely on oak wood or beech wood or peat smoke, like in Scotch Islay whiskey, they are already known, these profiles, they're complex, but what we can offer with Frike is something a bit more nuanced, a bit more complex, and a bit more unique. Yeah, thank you. I'm asking for 10,000 euros to continue this project. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the talks. Thank you. Sorry, this is yours.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Noor, and my ID is 15,412. Imagine a world where you are forced to undergo treatment just because your neighbor is sick. Similarly, in agriculture, where we still rely on outdated practices like excessive pesticide spraying to treat diseased and healthy crops, leading to severe health risks affecting over 88% of farmers, environmental degradation with 76% of crop losses, crop samples in Lebanon showing contamination, leading to export restricts and up to 50% yield loss due to manual disease detection. Farmers often rely on manual disease detection and generic pesticide spraying, which is time-consuming, labor-intensive, and prone to error. While those methods provide short-term solutions, they fail to address long-term challenges offered by recent war, where over 5,000 hectares are damaged and over $50 million of exports are threatened annually. Plus, climate change induced crop losses. How to tackle all these challenges? Introducing AgRobot. It's an all-in-one agricultural robot that collects soil data, adjusts irrigation accordingly, collects crop monitors the ripeness, and also it detects early disease detection, sending a drone for targeted pesticide spraying. All this information will be sent to our websites so farmers can monitor their farms anywhere and anytime, leading to higher yields, lower operational costs via automation, and environmentally friendly farming practices by lowering fertilizers and pesticides usage. Agriculture robot has a market has a TAM of $48 billion globally, a SAM of $14 billion in Asia, and $72 million in Lebanon. Our revenue streams includes prototype and system sales, tiered subscriptions, Maintenance and data licensing. Our pricing strategy, at first we will offer farmers a free limited access to our AI model so we can gain their trust. Then moving on to our tiered subscription, $100 per month for basic analytics and $200 for advanced insights and recommendations. For sales, we're getting sales with direct sales to farms, online platforms, and partnerships with dealers. Costs include manufacturing, marketing, R&D, and website infrastructure. Our value proposition is sustainability, efficiency, scalability, and accessibility. Our roadmap starts with prototype development, then moving to prototype optimization. Also, we will expand the testing by visiting fields, then partnership with local businesses like Master, and finally, market launch. As shown, AgriBot surpasses other drones that are used for pesticides spraying like DG Agras and Halo Agro by offering soil monitoring, AI-driven crop analysis, and real-time data systems. We are seeking $9,844 so we can proceed with our robot development so we can reach MVP. From war-torn fields to global export. Are you ready to revive and revolutionize agriculture with AgriBot? Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Joey Bouyounes, and today I will be pitching my project, Enhancing Worker Safety Using AI. My ID is 14255. At a construction factory in Beirut, a construction worker comes rushing in. Without his helmet, no one notices until it's too late. Sadly, this is not a rare scenario. In fact, 2.8 million non-fatal workplace injuries were reported in the US alone in 2024. And the reason? Manual supervision for personal protective equipment, or PPE. Some companies try to hire supervisors to monitor the workers, which is inaccurate, inconsistent, and prone to human error, while others rely on wearables, such as RFID tags, but these are usually forgotten or resisted by those workers. Now, you might think AI could solve the problem, but AI-based systems are expensive, require a lot of computing power, and need high bandwidth networks, which are impractical to remote sites or sites with limited infrastructure. So we introduce Watch, the workplace AI tool for compliance and hazard prevention. Here's how it works. Watch is connected to any camera footage, and it monitors workers in real time. If any of those workers is PPE non-compliant, it then fires an action, like sending a notification, sounding an alarm, or even locking access points to prevent entry. Watch is also powered by Raspberry Pi, which makes it accurate, affordable, and perfect for harsh sites. We are entering a high-potential, high-demand market that is ready for a better safety solution. Our total addressable market is around $800 million, consisting of construction sites, industrial sites, oil and gas, logistics, and more. Our serviceable addressable market targets areas in Europe, the MENA region, and the Arab Gulf, combining to a total of $450 million. Our serviceable obtainable market is $10 million, based off of installing Watch in over 1,000 sites over the next few years. Our pricing strategy is made to satisfy the needs of all sites, from small to large. It is based off of three components: the hardware, the software, and any additional features, where each camera can monitor a site of approximately 50 to 100 square meters. Our roadmap goes as follows. We have successfully built and tested our prototype validating its performance and accuracy. We are currently working on making it a viable product to be used in pilot installations, and then we will move on into expanding into other regions. Now, moving on to our competitors, as you can see, no one other than Watch can offer real-time detection, cost effectiveness, real-time alerts, and privacy and offline use. Our team consists of myself, Joey Bouyounes, my partner, Michel Muqbil, and our supervisor, Dr. Haitham Sarhan. We are requesting $10,000 in funding to be distributed across four sectors. $4,000 for product refinement, $2,500 for pilot installments, and $2,000 for marketing outreach. Finally, we have to improve our model by requesting $1,500 to make it as accurate as possible. Hello. So, dear judges, use Watch and save lives. Thank you.
Good morning. Our project ID 14414. I am Mohammed Al-Ayyoubi, and I am here to present hybrid renewable energy for Lebanon Coastal Line powered by KDV modeling. Lebanon energy crisis is critical. Grid power is limited to just 2 to 4 hours per day, especially on coastal areas. People rely heavily on diesel generator, costing over 50 cents per kilowatt hour and emitting around 2.6 kilogram of CO2 per kilowatt. Solar system cannot meet the global electrical energy, yet Lebanon has 225 kilometer coastal line with great potential for wave, wine and tidal energy, our opportunity that remain untapped. Our solution is an innovative hybrid renewable energy system. We combine wave energy, wind turbines and water turbines into one modular system. With KDV modeling, we map coastal energy hotspot and fine-tune our power takeoff system to maximize energy capture. This ensures all weather reliability. Technically, we go beyond the standard model by applying advanced nonlinear fluid dynamics. Our focus is Lebanon, 2 million people living along Lebanon coastal line. We are targeting 1,000 residents in coastal line and 50 businesses. Estimated initial market size $1.5 million. Our revenue stream include target 50 units in year one, leasing $300 per month. Carbon credit sale verified asset AU and Gulf firms. B2B power sales reduced 20% below diesel cost. Our cost is $10,000, can be reduced with local assembly. Installment and integration $2,000 and maintenance $500 per year. Our value can be reduced by typically by hotels by $600 per month. Our customer can save annually $7,200 per year. Our timeline, prototype and testing, it's take about 5 to 6 months, broadcasting about 1 month, and questionnaire and survey about 3 months, and fundraising about 3 months. Our compared to alternative, diesel generators are costly, polluting, and depend on imported fuel. wave converter are expensive and complex. Our hybrid system is affordable, cleaner, reliable, and scalable, cutting emission by over 70 to 80%. Our team members are expertise in mechatronics, electronic, applied mathematics, and in structural design. Supported by academic supervisors from several universities. We are requested $12,000 to build and integrate the fully prototype, including wave, wide, and water turbines, set up smart control, battery storage, and safety system, cover broadcasting survey, and data collection. This will allow us to finalize testing, gather user feedback, and prepare for scaling. This project is not about energy, it's about empowering Lebanon coastal communities with clean, reliable, and affordable power under the UN Sustainable Development Goal 7. We aim to reduce diesel dependence, cut emissions, and contribute Lebanon energy independence. Thank you for your time.
Hello everyone, I'm Raed Dieb. I'll be presenting Blockfish, which is under ID 14559. Blockfish is an AI-powered solution that was built to protect businesses like you from cyber attacks. Sorry. In 2024, 9 million phishing attacks were detected. As well, 1 million unique phishing sites has been detected. Over 250,000 unique phishing attacks are being detected on a monthly basis. Most of the companies, like half of the companies worldwide, are being attacked or facing phishing attacks on a daily basis. And the cost, according to IBM, it's $17,700 per minute, which is about 1 million per hour. This is a crisis, not only a statistic. The hacker gonna send a normal email with the phishing link to the employee. The employee will press on the link. Simply, the company is breached. It just takes one simple click. Traditional firewalls, nowadays, they are only like related or predefined rules and outdated databases. However, phishing links are evolving very fast, and they're gonna bypass these firewalls. This is where Blockfish steps in. The proxy can intercept every single link sent from the employee to the internet, post it to the Blockfish service. It's an intelligent cloud-based solution. The Blockfish service can check this link against the records of blockchain and IPFS. If this link was phishing, it will restrict the access of the employee. Otherwise, it will allow the access of this employee with zero delay. This means this ensures speed and reliability. What if the link was not found on the IPFS or the blockchain? It will be directly posted to the AI model to be predicting the status of this link based on 23 extracted features. If the link was detected as a phishing link, it will simply restrict the access and directly report it to the SOC team of the company for further investigations. What if the link was predicted as normal? It will allow the access from the employee to the internet. Okay, currently, the cybersecurity global market is about $270 billion. For the MENA region, it's about $60 billion. And locally for Lebanon, it's $8 million. We're just targeting 10% of the serviceable available market, starting with the small businesses and startups reaching the huge enterprises. Currently, we have our prototype tested successfully on our end, but locally. We just need to go live deployment, and with your help, we can do it. The projected cost is about $14,000, included 1 year of AWS infrastructure and AI development, 6 months of blockchain on IPFS setup, and an initial marketing campaign. We're just requesting from you the $9,500 that will help us to cover the first 6 months of this deployment, development, and going to market. we're gonna provide 4 different pricing licenses with respect to the business size and the number of employees and the support needed. For our first year, we'll be targeting 1 small enterprise and 1 medium enterprise, bringing about $10,000 with 0 cost, thanks for your help. For the second year, our revenue, we're targeting the $60,000, and for the third year, we're targeting the $160,000 as our revenue. Our growth is stable, predictable, and scalable. Sorry. As you can see in here, in the third year, we're gonna reach the $160,000, which is our short-term goal in just 3 years. We are not just any filter that's already found in the market. We have SaaS licenses, we have real-time AI detection, we have 0-day handling, different phishing data sets licenses. We provide different security measures on our service. We're compatible with all systems, not restricted to a specific system. We can customize the system based on our needs, and for sure we have transparency in our logging system because we're using a blockchain. Lastly, we have different affordable SaaS licenses. Our team, this is our team. It's included with different expertise from cybersecurity, AI, and development, all working together under one mission, which is stop phishing. Thank you.
Okay.
Good day, I am Khalil Al-Masri. Our project ID is 14569. I will present to you blockchain-enabled medical report management and distributed systems. Do you know how many people die yearly because of treatment delay? This delay is due to incapability to reach patient records instantly. But what if those records can be accessible anywhere and anytime? And how can this be done? By adopting a decentralized database such as blockchain technology. In Lebanon, healthcare systems suffer from many issues, such as 1. Interoperability. No patient has same record in 2 hospitals. 2. Data security and privacy. Till now, clinics use paper-based records. And even those who use digital ones suffer from security issues. And 3. Patients do not have access to their data whenever they want. We are targeting the total population in Lebanon, where 70% of them have past medical records. But specifically, we are targeting those who have critical health situations or chronic diseases, where those make 15% of the total population, and we are talking about more than 500,000 people. This is a user persona that will give us a clear example of a mid-aged citizen that has a family, works, but also a chronic disease. He suffers long waits to get his records. Inconsistent information between hospitals require him repeated tests, waste of money, waste of time. Thus, always having his complete record with him available to share among doctors would be his greatest relief. And that's where we offer a solution that addresses all patient records. That's where we offer a solution that addresses all patient issues with medical records, providing top-tier security. A blockchain, a decentralized, private blockchain that enables secure report storage and instant access. With tamper-proof and verifiable data, blockchain builds a trust between healthcare providers and patients. It enables instant access and speeds up medical decision-making, which will lower death rates by enabling timely interventions and better outcomes, especially in emergencies. And most importantly, this solution comes with big cost reduction, which will really benefit the government, the health, the insurance companies, hospitals, clinics, and this reduction comes from reducing data duplication, minimizing administrative overhead, minimizing risk and cost of data breaches, and also cutting down unnecessary doctor consultation by giving every provider up-to-date patient record. And showing you the roadmap, we are finalizing right now the MVP design and started building our prototype. It is expected to take us 1.5 years to finalize all required phases. To reflect how less costing it is, this will give us an estimated cost to deploy the whole system. But regarding the prototype, $10,000 must be enough for the blockchain, web development, testing, and auditing. And to the medical sector, a hospital may only need to pay $9,000 a year and $14,000 for the first year, which with all those advantages, it is clearly significantly less than the current solutions. Finalizing with the team, Khalil Al-Masri, Jad Habli, Mustafa Jum'a, Tariq Jbaili, the supervisor, Dr. Ghalia Nasruddin. Let us revolutionize Lebanon the healthcare system. Let us pilot blockchain EMRs at our hospitals, providing everyone access and secure to unified care. Thank you.
Esteemed judges, I'm Sharbil, and today I'm proud to present Wirely with an ID number of 14614. This project is going to revolutionize 3D printing. Now, I wanted to talk about a problem that's often hidden about 3D printers. To do so, we gathered data from companies like Veritech, Cube3DP, and MakerShop. We found out that these companies have a 13% failure rate and that they don't operate 24/7. Now, this alone will cost them around $11,000 in PLA waste, over 6,000 wasted productivity hours, and also thousands of dollars in overhead costs. Now, this will add up to $30,000 of losses. But why does this happen? This happens because 3D printers need constant monitoring, and even if error happens, it's gonna continue printing anyway. So this will result in wasted time, wasted material, and also a lack of scalability. Now, what if I told you that all of these problems can go away with a single solution? That's the promise of Wirely. At Wirely, we have a complete system, but today I'm only gonna highlight one of the 4 transformative pillars of Wirely, the digital twin. Now, a digital twin is a real-time virtual replica of your printer, meaning anything that happens on your real printer is gonna be mimicked on our digital twin. This solution is gonna let us have an AI agent that is gonna be automatically evaluate if your print is good or not, and also we're gonna automatically correct the errors to prevent errors of even happening. Look at these 2 rooks, for example. Both of them were printed on the same printer with the same parameters, but this one was printed with Wirely. Thanks to our AI and camera system, Wirely corrected the parameters, and now we have flawless prints every time. Now, let's talk business. The global 3D printing market is around $29.1 billion and has a CAGR of 21.2%. Now, our customers are gonna be enthusiasts, education, and printing farms. Our addressable market is gonna be $542 million, which is the market of the GCC. And we also have our obtainable market, which is gonna be an early adoption market, where we're gonna focus on only 8 to 15 institutions in Lebanon and in the GCC. Now, our business model is gonna be based on subscription-based model. We have a $50 per month subscription per printer, and also a one-time hardware fee. Now, if you go back to our previous example, if any of these companies would use Wirely, they would save up to $24,000 and also have 24/7 operation. Now, if you have this value, there's no going back. For the distribution model, we're gonna have a B2B, strong online presence, and have good marketing and ad campaigns. For the cost structure, it's gonna be $6,000 for a V2, and some also budget for the cloud servers and also the marketing. Now, our core values are 24/7 operation, good digital twin interface and monitoring, and automatic and AR correction. Our sales are to be expected to be 75 subscribers in our first year and already having a profit of $450,000, and we're just getting started. Now, our next steps is gonna be having a prototype, then we're gonna have some user feedback, then we're gonna expand locally and in the GCC, and finally, we can scale up globally, targeting any printer from anywhere in the world. Now, our competitors are all still in the research stage. Our only commercial competitor is Bamboo Lab, but Bamboo Lab, they don't have a digital twin, and their solution only works on their printer, whereas Wirely, it's universal, working on any printer that you may have. Now, this edge is exactly why we need your help. We need your funding so we can elevate our prototype and have better accuracy from 82% to over 95% and have a top-notch digital twin. Now, this is the team working day and night to have all of these features at Wirely. So please, if you'd like to continue the conversation, feel free to connect with us at the lunch break. And please remember that with your support, we can redefine circuit printing forever. Thank you.
Brainterpreter 14806. Imagine yourself waking up one day, fully conscious, fully aware, but unable to move. You can think and you can breathe, but you're trapped inside your own body. For millions of individuals around the world, this is not a nightmare. In fact, it's a reality. A simple task like turning on the lights, adjusting the blinds, or even calling for help becomes an impossible mountain. Their independence and dignity is at stake, and the world has largely looked away. There exists an accessibility gap between people with disabilities and technology, and we got to solve this problem. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Charlie Khalil, and I present to you the missing piece and the solution, Brainterpreter. Brainterpreter is their promise for a better tomorrow. It's a non-invasive brain-computer interface technology that operates on a wireless electroencephalogram device that captures and analyzes brainwave patterns, sends them over to our own designed smart plug devices, which will allow electronic appliances to be controlled just a thought away. And the cherry on top is that anyone can make use of this product, regardless of their physical abilities. And having said that, we set the disabled back in control. There are over 1.4 billion individuals around the world with disabilities, with over 30 million individuals in our region alone. And in Lebanon, over 200,000. And this is our initial target, with a clear plan to reach and expand to the niche areas of assistive technology in the MENA and GCC regions. Our business model is based on partnerships, with a 50% rate share of profit between us and the investing partner. We retain full control of research and development, product design, and intellectual property. The cost price includes $950 for the hardware components, as well as $1,140 for the total overheads, setting a selling price of the product at $1,600 on a 1.4 markup strategy. With only a minimal projection of 0.5% of the local market, we anticipate $1.6 million in revenue and $230,000 of profit the first year. Our roadmap is clear. We have completed the research and ideation phase and are now deep in prototyping and concept development, with trials and validation coming up next. Finally, we will begin marketing our product, and we will have the commercial entry into regional markets. We are not dreaming. We have conducted our competitive analysis, and here's where we stand out. That most existing BCI technologies are either too expensive, highly invasive, or too complex, with no accessibility given in mind. Brainterpreter solves these issues with simplicity, affordability, and non-invasiveness. This dream wouldn't have come true if it weren't for our instructors and mentors, who have invested their expertise in making this dream come true, as well as my teammates with whom I've had countless sleepless nights of research and trials. We are asking a total fund of 5,955 euros, not to build a dream, but to continue one that is already in motion. By attaining the following components, we set a solid ground for real-world deployment. Right now, we can showcase a demo of our product in action. We are controlling a fan and a light bulb only using my thoughts. So I navigate to the light bulb, and now I think to turn it on, and it turns on. With only thoughts, no actions, no movements, no physical interference. Ladies and gentlemen, for decades we have had individuals live with their disabilities, but we have never had them live beyond them. Today, we have the chance to, with Brain Interpreter, one thought at a time. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Dana Saïr presenting our project titled Crime Scene Reconstruction. Our ID is 14838. We're tackling a critical challenge in modern forensics. Okay, so imagine this. A violent crime scene happens, investigators rush in. What are they using? Tape measures, sketches, static photos. This is how crime scenes are still being documented today. It's slow, manual, and it leaves room for error. Critical evidence is missed. Families wait months, sometimes years, for answers. Governments are pouring money into delays, forensic teams are overwhelmed, and the justice system is losing public trust. The people who suffer most, victims' families, law enforcement, society. And they all need one thing: a faster, smarter, more accurate solution. We're building that solution. CSR, Crime Scene Reconstruction, is an AI-powered platform that takes raw footage and turns it into a full 3D reconstruction of the crime scene. It automatically detects and tags evidence and generates scenario predictions. So no more guessing and no more missed items. It's built for real-world use. It's quick, intuitive, and field-ready. This means faster justice, visual proof in court, and peace of mind for grieving families. It's not just technology, it's transformation. Globally, this is more than a $10 billion market. We're targeting the MENA region, governments, law enforcement, and forensic labs worth about $1.5 billion. And we're starting here in Lebanon, where 25 plus units can adopt technology like ours. Early estimations show a $6 million opportunity right out of the gate. Our revenue comes from flexible models, licensing, subscriptions, and integration services. Our pricing is based on agency size and usage volume with discounts for national contracts. Our value: less manual work, faster results, and courtroom-grade clarity, all on a centralized platform. We've done the research, we validated the tools. Right now, we're deep into development. Frame extraction and object detection are nearly done. Next is finalizing 3D modeling and scenario predictions. In just 2 months, we'll be ready to test our system in real-world scenes, ready for deployment soon after. So what makes us different? Automation and accuracy. Compared to traditional methods, we cut investigation time from days to hours. Our system tags evidence instantly and is designed to be simple, so no more clunky, complicated tools that require weeks of training. This is our humble team. And we're asking for $20,000. It covers the essentials: VR gear, cloud storage, a high-performance server, cameras, a drone, and software development. Every dollar goes toward making justice faster, smarter, and more accessible. Finally, we're not just building a tool, we're shaping the future of forensic science. One scene at a time, one family at a time. If you're ready to revolutionize justice with us, let's talk partnerships and real-world impact. We're ready. Are you? Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Yasmin Shaban. My ID is 14852. Have you ever felt bored during a class or struggled to understand a complex topic, no matter how hard you tried? We've all felt like this, right? And that's exactly what inspired us to create something new, Arise Education, a solution in which learning could be interactive, immersive, and fun. Many students struggle with complex ideas. Because of traditional learning, it lacks interactivity and engagement. Students, teachers, and schools are all affected. So we are targeting a critical gap between how students can learn today and how they can be taught. That's where Arise Education comes in. Based on augmented reality, AR, a technology that blends digital information with the real world through a device, Arise Education is a curriculum-based, AR-powered, and gamified application that enhances students' engagement, interactivity, and motivation. Based on the CRDP's efforts to develop a new Lebanese curriculum, and the school's efforts to enhance learning, Arise Education is an ideal and scalable solution that could reach global markets. It can adapt to the increasing use of tablets and smartphones. So, we will generate revenue from subscriptions and B2B school partnerships. With tiered pricing, we will grow sustainably. Lebanon has around 2,800 schools. In year one, we aim to reach 3% of grade 3 students in Lebanon, which is about 5,000 students English educated. Then scale to all grades in all schools in Lebanon in year 3, and scale regionally by year 5. So we analyzed the Lebanese curriculum, then we developed a prototype and tested it. Now we are preparing to test it in some schools. So our goal is to launch it in Lebanon within a year, then scale regionally and eventually internationally. Unlike tools like Kahoot or Quizlet, our application offers an interactive, immersive AR experience. It also provides a real-time feedback, so it creates a unique experience that no other platform offers. So, supervised by Dr. Ali Abdallah, we are a team of 4 computer science students working on enhancing education by taking Arise Education to the next level. To do so, we are asking for $20,000, including software, hardware, content creation, design, deployment, and marketing. So, Arise Education brings learning to life. It aims for a better society. So, let's close the gap between theory and practice and aim for a better society. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gabib Kessini. My project is named NeuroAssist, supervised by Dr. Walid Karam and Dr. Sajid Osman. Our project ID is 15021. Imagine with me, Sarah is a very smart girl, but Sarah has a smaller problem, autism. Sensory overload, bad time management, and the challenge in social isolation. What is the solution? This is a challenge. We need a solution. The solution is NeuroAssist. Why NeuroAssist? 24/7 support, 24/7 support, adaptive, real-time dashboard, and user-friendly design. Our market. Our target is global people worldwide, is around 62 million persons, targeting in MENA region, European, and our target is 1 million in 3 years. Business model. Our revenue is for 3 years. We need to renew by subscription, premium account, and we are very flexible in discount. This is our phases. First phase is research, MVP, and testing. Why NeuroAssist? NeuroAssist is focusing on university student autism. It's combined with AI is very important. You need to use AI in this case. Our team is very good team. Dr. Walid Karam, Dr. Sajid Osman, Gabib Kessini, and Joe Yunus. To implement this project, we need money. We need to asking to money. Product development, market and social media, team operation, and legal infrastructure. Our vision is to help these people to reach this study, investors, education, and everyone. Thank you very much.
Tell me I will learn, show me I will understand, let me experience, and I will master. This small code captures the exact reason why our project exists. Good morning, everyone. My name is Katia Hamdan, and I'm gonna be presenting a game-changing educational tool, the Augmented Reality Sandbox, with ID 15045. Education today is stuck. Many classrooms still rely on 2D diagrams, maps, and theoretical explanations to teach things like topographies, floods, and erosion. But how can students truly understand these concepts if they have never experienced them? That's where our AR Sandbox comes in. It's an interactive learning tool that merges real sand with augmented reality. Here's how it works. So you shape the sand with your hand, making hills, valleys, rivers. There's gonna be a depth sensor that scans the shape of the sand into real time. Then a projector will display colorful elevation maps directly into the sand, so that when you move the sand, the map updates instantly. It's visual, it's hands-on, it's fun, and most importantly, it makes students understand. Now, let's talk impact. In Lebanon, there are 1,566 private schools. If we target just 10%, that's 157 units sold. At 2.8K per unit, that's over $439,000 in revenue. And with a production cost of 1.6K, we're looking over $188,000 in profit. And we're not stopping at Lebanon. In the Middle East, especially in countries like Saudi Arabia, where educational innovation is part of Vision 2030, we plan on offering premium versions of the AR Sandbox for 3.5K to 4K per unit. For example, in Saudi Arabia, there are 6,000 private schools. If we target just 5%, that's 300 units. We're looking now at $1.2 million in revenue and over $500,000 in profit, without mentioning universities yet. And with the right partners and visibility, these numbers can increase as we expand across the Middle East. Our model focuses on direct sales to schools and universities, starting in Lebanon and expanding across the Middle East. We reach customers throughout online outreach, like social media platforms, through educational expos, and collaboration with NGOs. We've already started building our prototype and testing it. The hardware part is assembled, and we are finalizing the software integration. What we have to learn to do, we learn by doing. And that's not something VR headset or textbooks are able to do so. Unlike the AR Sandbox, those tools are expensive, hard to set up, and don't offer real physical interaction. We're a passionate team with both the vision and the technical skills. Myself and my colleague Hadi, proudly advised by Mr. Michel Awaijan, whom without him I wouldn't be here today. As I mentioned, we've already built a prototype and started testing. Now, we're asking for the 10K to take the next step towards launching the product. This support will help us move from prototype into product, bringing the AR Sandbox into real classrooms where it can make an impact. Education should be exciting, not boring. The AR Sandbox turns learning into something they can see, touch, and remember. With your support, we're ready to bring it to classrooms. Let's shape the future of education, one grain at a time. Thank you.
Hello, Aquavolt 15119. Good day, everyone. 50 years passed on Lebanon. The question still the same. What kind of Lebanon we want? So imagine a factory able to create her own energy, able to transform their wastewater into green gold. Every year, European Union, CNRS, and other research centers shows that 50% of our coastal water are unclean, due that most of our industries discharge their waste in the stream, bypass regulation because they consider it a waste of money. Visited the factories in Lebanon every year, the same story. So we have like a cumulative debt of $40 billion. We have 8,000 factories that pays half their production. Yani they pay electricity bills equals half their production. So it's alarming. So where is the sustainability? Where is the renewable energy? Where is the investment in the renewable energy in 2025? This is where Aquavolt comes in. Okay, how it works. So using artificial intelligence, using IoT, ERP, and many latest technology, we are able to convert the wastewater into green energy. by optimizing, by adjusting the level of the COD, the chemical oxygen on demand, by optimizing the fermentation, and at the same time trying to convert the optimal maximum biogas production in order to create the optimal maximum electricity. And in the same time, we have sustainability and clean water. So, today, from the day one, we can say from the day one that AquaVolt converts factories from electricity consumer to producer with zero cost. We are testing our prototype and we are coding it, and we are going to the level of MVP in Italy, Piedmont and Gaziantep, Turkey. Okay, now 5 large Lebanese factories are using AquaVolt. One of them are able to attain 126% of cost efficiency, reductions of electricity cost. This is how it works. Okay, so by using AquaVolt, we are able, AI open the valve, create maximum biogas, energy impact the whole factory, the result, sustainable energy and clean water. Our dashboard, ROE dashboard, in real time reflects how much the factory is gaining. One of the factory were able to attain $325,000 based on biochemical data and real-time data, okay, and with cost efficiency, $62,500. This is the first year. The second year, zero cost, no electricity bills, and the factory is able to utilize this benefits to maximize their factory, their production, and employee. Our revenue model is distributed between product sales, services, and performance contract, mostly. AquaVolt targets $61 million up to a potential growth of $1.22 billion in biogas, energy, wastewater treatment plant, and manufacturing and commercial complex. Competitively, AquaVolt, in compare with the traditional energy solution, the most affordable, most innovative, and is very friendly user. Our team, Doris Shaya, AquaVolt founder, alongside with Dr. Ahmed El-Haj, PhD in wastewater management, across innovative solutions with Team TAR helping and supporting AquaVolt across the MENA region and Europe. We gained many awards lately. AquaVolt roadmap, it started since last year, 2024. We are testing 5 pilot projects. One of them is gonna be shown end of year. We are trying to secure contracts in the coming years. We're seeking minimum $10,000 to upscale energy and upgrade equipment. Okay, AquaVolt is considered as cutting cost and treating wastewater and renewable energy, so it's creating the most environmentally responsible and the most viable socially. Investing in AquaVolt is investing in the industrial future in Lebanon. The system, no, we are upscaling. So we are creating, we aim to create like 50 megawatt, 100 like this. We are going to upscale and to be, to prove, to expand. Thank you.
Lifeline 15189. Okay, imagine you are in a building making business, suddenly earthquake, suddenly you are under tons and tons of heavy concrete. Suddenly you may take days, weeks to come anyone to rescue. Suddenly a small light come, you hear a sound. Can you hear us? You are coming to rescue. Welcome to Lifeline. Okay, so worldwide problem is earthquakes. It happens daily, hundreds of earthquakes, and if the earthquake is greater than 7 degrees, it happens 1 times minimum monthly. So according to WHO, we have yearly 750,000 deaths due to only earthquake. Like you can see, the last week, Myanmar had an earthquake, a big center. Till this week, people are under hundreds of tons of concrete. They can't rescue them because they used the old techniques to rescue the people, that is heavy machines or even manually by hands to take out the concrete. Okay, so our project is using AI and robotics to decrease the time that we need to rescue the people and increase the efficiency. Our market is new technology, but existing market that is worldwide market. Okay, so mainly we have 2 customers, the governments and the NGOs. If you go in deep, the governments that have yearly and routine earthquakes are our some, and the NGOs that are specialized for rescuing, like IHH and Red Cross. Okay, so our income will come from 4 ways: direct unit sales, maintenance, annual, and rent special teams. So for example, the countries that don't have routine earthquakes may rent the team that manage the system and the system. And okay, so our pricing is one price per unit, that is $10,000. We manufacture in Lebanon. Our teams are in Lebanon, and our products are in Lebanon worldwide. Okay, so first phase was done. We have our prototypes. We have our AI. Robotics are working normally. We need a partner to help us to go to the market and start scaling production. Okay, so simply we'll explain one of its tasks. We have 3 main parts in the robot. The main part that have microprocessor and AI and camera. It go underground. When it reaches a closed place, it spread these small robots that are unit from 2 till 200 unit, go underground and make for us a 3D tunnel for the underground building. Then autonomously, this robot that have an AI image, body detection, not a face detection, due to when building is collapsed, you can't find a lot of or clear body parts. When it finds it, every 10 seconds, it take an image, send it, compress it, send it as SMS even to us, and we decompress it. We can see the people that are underground. When the AI find any people, hands, any part of the body, directly call us from aboard. We can talk directly to the victim that is underground. We have his coordinate. We can see him in the 3D images in the tunnel, and it gives him a pulse sensor to monitor his situation. Okay, our team is me and Professor Ali Haidar. Okay, funding, we need more than 9,000 euros, but mainly manufacture is 3,000, component is 3,000, software is 2, and last testing and validation is $1,000. Lifeline, we are not inventing in money. Life is more expensive than some 10,000 euros. We are inventing and in seconds and life. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Rayan Hijazi. My project ID is 15361. Isn't she beautiful? Well, she's AI. But I bet you can drink what she's drinking. Today, I will introduce you to what we call the green gold of the future. Has anyone ever heard of microalgae? Microalgae are microscopic powerhouses packed with proteins, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory that can boost immunity system, fight cancer, and even slow aging. Although they are invisible to the naked eye, they can grow so densely in water that they turn it green. Would you dare drink that? Probably not. So, the challenge is that microalgae cultivation systems suffer from are inefficient, expensive, difficult to scale, and they offer limited control over environmental conditions, which can lead to low microalgae yields. This is why I designed a cactus photobioreactor that can double both microalgae growth and bioactive compounds while significantly increasing energy efficiency. But it doesn't stop there. This system integrates AI and IoT for real-time monitoring and adaptive control. It automatically adjusts light, CO2, nutrients to optimize the overall production process. So why microalgae are the green gold of the future? Because the demand for bioactive compounds is exploding, driven by nutraceutical, pharmaceutical, functional food, cosmetic industry. So consumers are actively seeking for natural bioactive compounds, and microalgae are the perfect fit. So let's talk market potential. The global photobioreactor market is expected to reach 1.5 million by 2030. The MENA region alone is projected to 300 million. By targeting only high-value product production, such as the bioactive compounds, we are targeting 10% of that, generating 4 million annually within Lebanon, the GCC, and North Africa. So our business model, it's centered around B2B sales of the photobioreactor, packed with subscription-based IoT and AI platform, will also deliver consulting and maintenance services to our clients. Let's look ahead. We've completed the R&D and developed a 3D prototype, functional prototype. Next, we're moving to integrate IoT and AI technology, followed by a pilot project with industry partners. After that, we'll move to full commercial launching and scaling. Down the line, we'll expand our IoT platform to offer even more value to our clients. So compared to traditional microalgae cultivation systems, our cactus photobioreactor offer unmatched energy efficiency, top-tier productivity, full automation, and exceptional scalability. So this isn't just an upgrade. It's a breakthrough in sustainable energy production. So meet our team, myself, Dr. Rayan Hijazi, Dr. Jihan Rahbani, and Professor Hadi Kanaan. We're currently seeking funding to bring our innovation alive. So join us in bridging nature and technology to revolutionize sustainable AI-powered cactus photobioreactor. So the opportunity is massive, the impact is real, the time to act is now. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Please join us for a 10-minute coffee break, and then we will resume.